MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Corey Seager, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Guys, Alex Wood is on the mound. This is his 24-star, 15-1, 4.05 ERA, 133.1 innings, 134 hits, 4 walks, 96 strikeouts, man. And his last game, that was probably the best game he's pitched in a very long time, looking to pitch good against the Mets. In this game, even though the Mets, this series has, Thursday night their offense was pretty good. Friday night they beat us. And yesterday, our pitching staff did pretty good as the first pitch will be hit to left for a base hit. So, a leadoff single to start this ball game. And now they'll bring in Jet Lowry in 2-17. First pitch, there goes the runner. The throw from Wilson. Don't run on the kid, but he is safe. If that throw was any lower, they would have got him. Bro, look at that. If that ball did not have to hop, we would have had an out. 0-1 to Jet Lowry in the 0-1 fastball. Fouled off. Wood already in trouble here in the first inning. Can he get out of it? The 0-2 knuckle curve will be hit. And Justin Turner, who's playing first today, makes a nice play. Yes, Justin Turner's playing first. Look at that. What a play from Justin Turner. Playing at one of the hot corners. Just a different one. Alright, that'll bring in Wilson Ramos with the runner at third. First pitch to Ramos will be popped up. And Wilson will get under it. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Gleyber Torres is playing third, and that's why Turner is playing first today. Alright, let's look at the lineup. Rosario, Lowry, Ramos, Alonso, Davis, Cespedes, Nimmo, and Harrison and Steven Matz. Alright, I'll bring in the Polar Bear hitting 251. First pitch, ball 1 inside. Alex Wood is already against the heart of their lineup here in the first inning, trying to get out of it. 1-0 and now the 1-0 two-seamer. Hit the left, but foul. Alright, 1-1 and now the 1-1 four-seamer inside. Hit and foul. Alright, 1-2 and now the 1-2 change up from Wood to Alonso. 2-2 outside. Alright, 2-2 and now the fastball from Wood. 3-2. Alright, 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch to Alonso will be ball forward. So runners at the corners with 2 outs here in the top of the first. Don't want to be too aggressive to Pete Alonso, even J.D. Davis, because he's dominated in this series. But I'd rather face Davis and be aggressive than Pete Alonso. First pitch will be strike 1. Alex Wood ahead in the count. 1 and now the 0-1 change up inside from Wood. Hit the right field and fouled. 0-2 and now the 0-2 fastball outside from Wood will be hit the right. And Wicklund will get under it to end the top of the first. Good inning right there from Alex Wood getting out of there. It didn't look good at first, but they got out of there. Alright, Steven Matz, the pitcher for the Mets. This is his 24 start, 6-8, 4.25 ERA, 127 innings pitched, 144 hits, 44 walks, and 113 strikeouts. And Justin Turner will lead this game off, hitting first for the first time in this 2020 season. Very weird lineup. I only made it this way because I wanted Gleyber Torres to hit behind Seager. So first pitch from Matz will be ball 1. Turner already made a nice play at first in this game. What can he do here in his first AB? 1-0. And now 2-0 to Justin Turner. And yes, Turner ain't as dangerous as Mookie Betts or maybe Jock Peterson starting the game off at the plate, but he's our grinder. Just 2-1 now. And he could really grind ABs, and why not have a really good at-bat to start the game? 2-1. And now 3-1. Great take right there from Justin Turner. Bellinger on deck. 3-1 for match to Turner will be hit to Alonso for the first out. So 1 out here in the bottom of the first, and now let's look at our lineup. Turner, Bellinger, Seager, Torres, Wilson, Taylor, Wicklund, Hernandez, and Wood. Alright, I'll bring in Cody Bellinger. First pitch from Matz to Bellinger will be ball 1. Great take right there from Cody Bellinger. 1-0. And now this one's hit to left. And it'll be caught from Cespedes for the second out.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
2 outs.
Here's Corey Seager. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate entering this August.
Alright, I'll bring in Seager, hitting 404, 38 home runs, and 86 RBIs. First pitch. Strike 1. Tried to hold up, but couldn't. 0-1. Alright, 0-1 to Seager, and now 1-1.
And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah,
and
this
now
is where you
2-1.
run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat
Alright,
out there.
2-1.
You got to find a way to lock in.
Now
That's
the
certainly
2-1
what he's done
pitch.
over the last 10 games.
2-2.
Absolutely crushing the baseball.
So next week's schedule, I'm not going to even talk about the Dodgers. I'm going to talk about Arizona because they're the team I'm looking at right now just because they're fighting for the wild card. After this game for Arizona and Pittsburgh, they go to Colorado for a 3-game series or a 4-game series. Then they come to LA to play the Dodgers. Tell me that is not probably the hardest week, as that's ball 4. Now they'll bring in Gleyber Torres. Torres hitting 291, 24 home runs, 63 RBIs. What can he do here in his first AB? But tell me that is not the hardest week ever if you're Arizona. Arizona has won all of their games this week, swept Houston, maybe on the verge to sweep the Pirates. I don't know. I haven't yet to see the score. As these are terrible reads with Seager at first. Thank God he's safe. I don't know what I was doing out there with Corey Seager. 1-1 to Gleyber Torres. But they got to beat the Rockies. At least if it's a 4-game series, they got to split it. If it's a 3-game series, they got to win 3 out of 1. The Reds also have a tough schedule. Playing St. Louis, playing the Cubs, playing Milwaukee. Milwaukee's kind of not the hardest team to play. We faced them a couple times already, and they were pretty easy. The only batters you really got to worry about is Christian Yelich and maybe Ryan Braun, even if they put him in the lineup 2-2 and popped up to end the inning. But I don't know. If you're Arizona, you need to beat the Rockies. And you need to beat the Dodgers, but it's going to be a hard week for Arizona. That's all I got to say. They might get swept out through the whole week. I don't know, 0-1. But I'm excited to see the series against the Rockies and D-backs. That's probably one of, like, especially now since Arizona's trying to grind. It's 0-0 in San Diego, so the Rockies trying to sweep the Padres. 1-2, another 1-2 knuckle curve. And this one's hit. And Hernandez will throw to Turner for the first out. Arizona winning 3-0 in Pittsburgh. You know, even if Arizona would have got swept in Houston, I really felt like they have the team to sweep the Pirates just because the Pirates, we faced them at PNC Park, and they absolutely sucked. We scored like 27 runs one game, I think 20 the other game. We dominated the Pirates as it's 1-1 to Nimmo, and now 1-2. So the Pirates, they are not the hardest team to beat. 2-1 St. Louis. I mean 2-1 Cincinnati in St. Louis. I bet the Diamondbacks are really paying attention to that game. 2-2. Hoping Arizona. I'm hoping St. Louis could come back and beat Cincinnati, because if Cincinnati loses and Arizona wins, Arizona is second in the wild card. Just like that, man. But then, like I said, they have a tough week coming ahead. The Dodgers, the Rockies, well, the Rockies, then the Dodgers. So, I don't know. Very, very, very interesting week coming up for the Diamondbacks. All right, 2 outs here in the top of the second. First pitch to Harrison, strike one. Wood having a better inning in this inning than he did in the first. 0-1 in the 0-1 knuckle curve. Hit, and this will be a base hit to right.
A couple weeks left. This guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident.
Harrison's first hit in this series, and now that'll bring in Steven Matz. First pitch, hit, and Seager will just slip it over to Hernandez to end the top of the second.
Mets leave one.
All right, Wilson will lead off the bottom of the second, hitting 352. Matz with the first pitch. Will be ball one low with the changeup.
Matz, originally from New York State, he was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB
and now
draft.
2-0, great take.
He has turned himself into
Great check.
a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
2-0 to Wilson.
They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you
And
carve
now
out a career the way this
2-1.
guy has. Nice pick.
I was gonna say 3-0, but 2-1. Great pitch right there from Matz. 2-1. And now 3-1. Chris Taylor on deck.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might.
And the 3-1 pitch will be hit in front of the mound. Matz's throw will not be on time, an infield hit for Wilson. And now that'll bring in Chris Taylor. Comes into this game with an 8-game hitting streak, hitting 367, 33 home runs, and 82 RBIs. Just think, Chris Taylor has these numbers, and he's a bench player. Like, he's the platoon player who comes out every now and then and plays short, maybe second, maybe third, left field, right field, center. Like, Chris Taylor's an absolutely, he's an animal. All right, first pitch, hit the right. This ball will be caught. 1 out. Chris Taylor does not get a lot of opportunities at second, I've noticed. I usually throw Hernandez there if he's, there. And I'll bring in Wickland, hitting 460, hitting 444. All right, first pitch, will be outside for ball 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys.
1-0.
Got to get rid of it quick.
And now the 1-0 pitch, hit the right field. This one will be caught. 2 outs. Wilson I wasn't trying to tag up. I would have been safe, but better safe than sorry. And now that I bring in Hernandez, hitting 304, 10 home runs and 23 RBIs.
He's taken him deep once.
And first pitch to Kike will be foul for strike one. Kind of behind on that one, for sure.
Undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be
2
taught.
and now 1 and 2.
You put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side.
Throw over and Wilson will get back.
Standing up.
All right, 1-2. And the pitch, 2 and 2.
He lays off it to even the count 2 and 2.
Sure missing Gavin Lux though. I'm starting to, think about him and the left-handed at bats, but we'll see what Hernandez can do. They're gonna go to second and they're gonna get Wilson, but that was an interesting decision from Davis. 95 speed, really fast runner is Wilson, and they're gonna take the short out. But if Wilson would have maybe got a better jump bat, maybe it would have been a bad decision, as that'll bring on Med Rosario to lead off the top of the third. 1 for 1, and now 1 for 2. Seager with the catch. Hey, that'll bring in Jet Lowry.
One man gone for the Mets in the
2
third.
for 6 in the
Up
series.
next, the
First
switch
pitch
hitting
from Wood.
Stanford product,
Be
Jet
strike one.
Lowry.
Still 0-0 in
Fastball taken, but that gets the
San
zone
Diego.
for a strike.
1 and now the 0-1 change up from Wood.
0-2
2.
the count to Jed Lowry.
6-0 in the
You gotta
ninth.
cover the whole plate now after
I
letting
think
them
Arizona
steal 2 strikes on the
got that
inside half.
victory. Brandon Woodruff, 6 innings pitched, I just saw.
Offer at that, too high, 1
So
and
they
2.
must have started him rather than Mike Leake, I think it was. He started against us. 1-2 and now 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a
Alright,
strikeout.
2-2 and now the
just
2-2
couldn't quite
changeup.
get it to come back
Going
to
into
the corner.
these series,
That's a
the
really
Rockets have
tough
the
pitch
better
to get
pitching
if you can
staff
spot it.
and maybe the better hitters, but
Very quickly
I
there,
feel like
they're 2
Arizona
down to
could,
start
if
the
they
inning.
can really play good baseball, if their pitching staff is on point, there
That'll
might
bring
be a
up
Rockies
Wilson Ramos.
loss coming up.
Out in his first trip.
Alright,
I don't
first
mind them
pitch
trying to
will be
drive the
hit,
ball in the air.
and Turner will catch it to
Hot
end
shot
the
to
inning.
first base and a great
Cincinnati
play to end the
still
inning.
with the lead in
Mets
St.
go down
Louis.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Oh, 1-2 to Wood. Matz with the 1-2 pitch.
And a good
Strike him
sinker
out.
there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right
Now they're
there.
bringing Turner
Might have been
0 for
sitting
1.
on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. There's no
Alright,
chance
first pitch
with
to
that
Turner.
ball play.
Will be inside,
And
ball
that
1.
misses inside 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Alright, 1-0.
Check
And now
swing,
2-0.
no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in
Yeah,
the box
2-0
right
now,
there
the
by
2-0
that pitch,
pitch.
he was able to keep his hands back, not
2-1.
overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Oh, 2-1 and now the 2-1 pitch. Hit up the middle for a base hit.
And that finds its way into
Turner will
center
take
for
it,
a
man.
base hit.
Beautiful Sunday afternoon here in LA.
Ground ball pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Man, Turner's having a good day. Playing first perfectly well, getting a base hit. Pretty impressed with the way and with Justin Turner. Alright, that'll bring in Bellinger 0 for 1, 3 for 8 in this series. First pitch from Matz. Strike 1.
And this will be fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
0-1 and now the 0-1 pitch to Cody Bellinger. And 0-2. Good
Takes
pitch.
Strike 2. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here.
0-2
Didn't
and now
happen,
the
but
0-2 pitch
cat
from
and mouse
Matz
game
to
continues on.
Bellinger. Will
On
be
the
hit.
ground to
Double
second
play ball
base. This
1.
could be 2.
And only
Second
don't
for
get
one.
1. Bellinger will
No,
be safe.
won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Alright, that'll bring in Corey Seager 4 for 4, hitting 404.
Ready with
One
the first pitch.
walked
Here
in
it
his
comes.
first debut, taking ball 1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Alright, 1-0 and now 1-1.
Evens it up 1-1. Runner on first with 2 away.
Alright, 1-1. And now
Takes one
2-1.
off the inside corner for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1
Yeah,
strike
2-1
count.
to
Yes, to see a
Seager,
fastball.
2-2.
Have to be sitting on one right here.
Oh, come on, Mets. The Mets are starting to kind of pitch around Corey Seager. 2-2. Just, I don't think they're doing that because he can do damage. He's done damage this whole series. 2-2 to Seager.
The 2-2 one more time.
And now
Doesn't get
full
the
count.
zone, count full now.
Torres
Good
on
spot
deck.
for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Hit.
Hit back
And
up
this
the
ball
middle.
will get up the middle.
And
Bellinger
that'll
on the
get
way
by
to
into center
third.
field for a base hit.
And there will be runners at the
To the
corners.
second
Bad
baseman
throw
is a wide
in. The
one.
throw from Alonso to third. And Bellinger will be safe.
Scamper back to third as he's in safely.
So a single for Corey Seager. Barely got up the middle, but it got up there. So
Many so far.
another hit in this series for Corey Seager.
For a batting title
Man, I'd love to have him on my fantasy team playing this good. And now that I'm bringing Gleyber Torres, 0 for 1, popped out in the first. Popped out in the first. Welcome Torres due now here in his second AB. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. First pitch from Matt's hit, and that will end the inning. Hit to Lowry, and Lowry just don't throw it to Alonso to end it. Darn. Alright. Well, bring in Pete Alonso, hitting 351. First pitch, knuckle curve, will be strike 1.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that?
1 now, the 0-1 fastball from Wood popped up. Torres giving it a look. Pretty sure he won't get it back.
This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
0-2 now, the 0-2 knuckle curve. 5-2 in San Diego. Rockies having the lead. 1 out here in the top of the 4th, second strikeout for Alex Wood in this ball game.
What do? You come in, that's a hard pitch for any hitter.
6-0 finale in Arizona, or final in Arizona. As that will be hit Hernandez, throw the first outs. Man, Turner looks like he's never, it's like he's been playing first all year. He's absolutely destroying the position. Yeah, first pitch to Cespedes will be strike 1.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
1 and now the 0-1 fastball from Wood. Popped up, and Wilson will get under it to end the top of the 4th.
He will indeed make the play in foul territory to...
Oh, that will bring in Wilson.
This game is rolling
1 for 1. First pitch, ball 1.
Find out one of these two teams will be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Singled in his first debut, infield single, 1-0. Hit though right and foul.
Nimmo in pursuit, but this will land foul, shy of the wall.
1-1. Pitch from Matz, 2-1.
Back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Hit to right field, jammed on this ball will be caught, 1 out.
1 down. At the plate, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0.
3-0 from Matz, hit and fouled.
Foul. The 3-1.
Alright, 3-1. And 3-2 full count.
3-2 counts are usually
good pitch right there from Matz. 3-2.
Shoot for the corner,
and ball fouled off. Should have been ball 4, but swung at that one. Another full count. 3-2 pitch. Hit up the middle for a base hit for Chris Taylor.
It's a base hit into center field.
We'll take it.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double.
9-game hitting streak, and now they'll bring in Wickland 0 for 3 in this series. First pitch high, 4-1.
Hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Alright, 1-0 to Wickland, throw over, and Taylor will get back safely. Alright, 1-0, throw over, and Taylor will get back. Alright, 1-0 now, the 1-0 pitch, 2-0. Alright, 2-0 to Wickland, and the 2-0 pitch from Matz will be hit to right center field. I'm running. This will be a double. Chris Taylor on his way home. The throw from Lowry will not be on time, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. An RBI double for Wickland, first hit of the series, man. I bet that felt good. I thought that maybe would have been gone. If I could have elevated it a little bit higher, it would have been a 2-0 game, but we'll take it. That'll bring in Hernandez. Alright, first pitch to Hernandez will be hammered to left. This one might be gone. Hernandez with the 2-run home run. 3-0 ball game here in LA. 11th home run of the year for Kike Hernandez.
In the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that.
Let's go. And now that will bring in Wood with a 3-run lead, 0-for-1 in this ball game. First pitch from Mats will be strike one on the bottom of the zone. Alright, 0-1 and now 0-2.
Now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 3 runs already home here.
Alright, 0-2 from Mats to Wood will be outside.
That misses 1 and 2.
Alright, 1-2. And a strikeout. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And now that'll bring in Turner, 1 for 2 in this game. 5 for 11 in this series.
Justin Turner last time through with a base hit.
First pitch to Justin Turner will be hit to right, but Lowry will catch it to end the bottom of the 4th. But it is 3-0 Dodgers thanks to the RBI double and the 2-run home run from Kike Hernandez.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now.
Now the 0-2 fastball from Wood to Nimmo. He'll strike him out. I mean, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Excuse me. 3rd K for Wood. Looking for that 16th win, and now they'll bring in Monte Harrison. First pitch from Wood. A change up. Strike 1. 1 and now the 0-1 force him inside.
This guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired.
And foul.
Rounded down the 3rd baseline. No
runs, 2 knuckle curve outside. Wood with the pitch, 1 and 2, really low.
This bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1 and 2.
1-2, and now the 1-2 fastball from Wood to Harrison strikes him out.
He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
We're out here in the top of the 5th. Back-to-back strikeouts for Alex Wood. Now that will bring in Steven Matz. First pitch from Wood, 2-seam fastball, ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Still 2-1 in St. Louis. 1-0. They're now 1-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Pretty sure Arizona's watching that game on their way to Denver. And now 1-2 to Max. 1-2, and now the 1-2 knuckle curve from Wood will be hit, and Hernandez will ground it, throw it to Turner to end the top of the 5th. Nice scoop from Turner at first. Alright, Bellinger will lead off the bottom of the 5th for the Dodgers. 0-for-2 in the first pitch from Max. Will be hit to right field. This one will be caught. 1 out.
Nimmo moves to his right and puts this one away.
1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And now that will bring in Seager. Singled back in the 3rd and walked.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Alright, first pitch. Ball 1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Alright, 1-0 and now 1-1.
And a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great
1-1
job on the mound using the
and now
curveball
2-1
to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Alright, 2-1 from Mats to Seager. Hit to left. Got under that one. 2 outs.
Cespedes is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Oh, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, and now they're bringing Torres, who's 0 for 2 in this ball game.
Gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
All right, first pitch to Torres. Strike 1.
Downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good swing. 1 to Torres. And now 1-1.
1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Alright, 1-1 to Gleyber Torres in the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Take there is the
Change up a little bit higher than the last few.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw
2-1.
the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the
3-1.
ball right by him right now.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
3-1, and now the 3-1 pitch from Max. 3-2.
And the count will be full.
Alright, full count to Torres. And hit the right field. This one's deep. This one's gonna be gone. Gleyber Torres with a solo shot. 3rd home run as a Dodger. 3rd home run in this series.
3 home runs already in this series.
Man, that was a beautiful swing from Gleyber Torres. And now that will bring in Wilson, Michael Walker, and Jarius Familia warming in the bullpen. First pitch from Max will be fouled for strike 1.
1 for 2 in the ball game.
1 for 2 in this ball game.
Wind up and the 0-1.
And the 1-2 pitch will be hit to center. And that will end the bottom of the 5th. But it is 4-0 Dodgers.
Tucks this one away to retire the side.
Thanks to Gleyber Torres putting up another run in this inning with a solo shot to right.
Courtesy of this solo.
That will bring Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2 in the first pitch from Wood will be a changeup for ball 1. Alright, 1-0, now the 1-0 fastball from Wood. Hit to center, and Cody Bellinger will catch it 1 out.
Bellinger patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Alright, 1 out here in the top of the 6th, and now they'll bring in Jet Lowry. 0 for 2 in the first pitch, strike 1. 8-3 Colorado against San Diego. 0-1, and now the 0-1 knuckle curve. 1-1. What a week for Arizona, man. I'm so excited to see them play the Rockies coming up here. I feel like that's going to be one hell of a series. 1-2 knuckle curve will be hit, and Hernandez will catch it 2 outs. Alright, 2 outs, and now that'll bring in Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2, first pitch, ball 1.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see
now
how
the
long he can
1-0
keep
knuckle
his dominance
curve,
up.
1-1.
A strike to even the count, 1-1. Though, as we mentioned earlier, he remains
1
near
now
the
the
top of
1-1
the batting
fastball.
leaderboard to this point. The average has
2-1.
taken a little bit of a dip over the last couple of series.
Yeah,
Now the 2-1 pitch, 2-1 Cincinnati in St. Louis in the 9th. And that will end the top of the 6th. 62 pitches for Wood through 6. Pretty good. And now they'll bring in Michael Walker. Chris Taylor will lead off the bottom of the 6th. 1 for 2. First pitch from Walker will be high for ball 1.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Alright, 1-0 now, the 1-0 pitch, 2-0. Alright, 2-0 and now the 2-0 pitch, 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Dodgers right now would love to start this inning off with a walk anyway to get this lead off guy on.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the
3-1
ball
and now
around
the
the
pitch
knees
from Walker,
like
ball
that.
4, and now they'll bring in Wickland. Wickland 1 for 2 with the double. Got the scoring started for the Dodgers. First pitch will be low, and now Chris Taylor's off the second. Ramos's throw will not be on time. That was a close play, though. Alright, 1-0. Hit to right center field. This ain't gone, but this will let This will let Chris Taylor tag up. Oh, we're going to go home. No, we're going to say third.
And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
All right, that'll bring in Hernandez.
Will stand in again as we
1 for 2 with a 2-run home run earlier. All right, first pitch. Strike one.
0-1 the count.
All right, 0-1 to Hernandez, swinging at that one. Now the 0-1 pitch. And now 1-1.
That's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Oh, 1-1 and now 2-1.
Here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
All right, 2-1.
Has a look, now the pitch.
And now 3-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's
Gonna start warming up the bullpen a little bit.
Great job at the plate to lay off the tough pitch.
Stretch and toss Stripling and stretch and toss May. 3-1. Hit the left. This will score the run.
Cespedes is there.
Cespedes getting under it. Cespedes with the throw. Chris Taylor with the tag. And 5-0 Dodgers. Third RBI of the day for Kike Hernandez. He'll take it, and now that'll bring in Wood.
Now batting, Alex Wood. 0 for 2
Oh,
for him
first
to this
pitch.
point.
Hit up the middle, but Walker, nice play. Throw to first and the bottom of the 6th. Go to the top of the 7th. Dodgers leading 6-0. I mean 5-0. All right, Pete Alonso leading it off.
Next, the dangerous power
Pitch
threat, Pete
from
Alonso.
Wood to Alonso. Change up. Strike one.
Score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy.
1 and now the 0-1 fastball outside from Wood.
A ball and a strike
1-1.
to the Mets first baseman.
Oh, 1-1 changeup from Wood to Alonso will be outside. 2-1.
Pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2-1 and now the 2-1 pitch from Wood to Alonso. Hit the right. The shift was on. The ball's carrying away, but Wicklund will get there. 1 out.
The play for the first out.
All right, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. And now that will bring in J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He was retired.
First pitch,
ground ball
2-seamer.
last time up.
Will be strike 1.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
Oh, 1 and now the 0-1 knuckle curve.
Grounded up
Hit
the
and
first
fouled.
baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
All right, 0-2 and now the 0-2 four-seam fastball will be fouled.
And it's
Good job
fouled
from
away.
Davis being able to just reach and get that one. All right, 0-2 changeup outside. I mean inside will be 1 and 2. Oh, come on up.
1 and 2 now.
Open your eyes on that one. 1-2.
Changeup right there.
Now the
But
1-2
even better job
changeup
at the plate to take
will
that
be
one.
hit down to third. Torres whiffs on it.
as this ball's right
And
under
now
his
Wood
glove.
has to pitch out of the stretch. It's been a while. That should be an error. E5 on Glaber. Now that'll bring in Cespedes.
Sure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
First pitch.
Set, here it comes.
Change up. Strike 1.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
I really like how he's been
1
attacking
and now the
hitters early
0-1
in these
fastball.
ABs. He's thrown strikes on
And
the
now
first
1-1.
pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
All right, 1-1. Going back to that
Set. Here
fastball.
comes the 1-1.
2-1-2.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1 and 2.
Oh, 1-2 and now the 1-2 knuckle curve will be
Bullet
hit.
back up the middle.
And Bellinger cannot get that one.
He's got himself a
That will
base
bring
hit,
a runner
and
to
now it'll
third. The
rattle up
throw.
against the wall.
Man, I could have dove on that one. Should have.
And they'll have runners at second
Now
and
runners
third
at first
following
and
the
second.
one-out double.
I mean third and
Hey,
second.
this might be their best opportunity.
Third,
to
yeah,
at least
third
get
and
on
second.
the
And
board.
now
They've
they'll
been
bring in
struggling
Nimmo.
offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can
All right,
continue.
first pitch.
And here's the former
Will be
first
strike
round
1.
draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Wood trying to get out of this inning. 0-1 in the 0-1 changeup.
Another
0-2.
one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0 and 2.
All right, 0-2 from Alex Wood. Slide step inside,
Nothing in
fastball.
2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very
All
well
right,
could have sent
1-2.
him packing
Slide
back
step,
to the
2-2.
bench.
Nimmo with an even count of 2 and 2 now.
Well,
Yeah,
2 straight
2-2 knuckle
fastballs
curve from
inside
Wood.
haven't put him
Strikes
away.
him out. What a
Now
pitch
it'll be
from Alex
interesting to
Wood.
see what he turns to.
Two outs here in the
And
top of the
that's
7th.
third time we've written a K next to his name. in
Another
this one.
strikeout to Brandon Nimmo, and now that will bring in Monte Harrison. First pitch change up inside. It'll be high for strike one. Not where I wanted that pitch to go, but we'll get the strike anyway. 0-1 and now the 0-1 fastball. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the
0-2 and now the 0-2 fastball from Wood will be fouled.
With two runners in scoring position, he's not giving in at all.
Alright, 0-2 and now the 0-2 knuckle curve will be fouled.
Ball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going.
22 pitches for Wood in this inning. 0-2 fastball high. Will be hit the left, and Taylor will be able to catch it. And what a day from Alex Wood against these Mets. That will end the day for Wood. 85 pitches through 7 innings, 5 strikeouts, 3 hits given up, and the best thing is no runs. What a game from Alex Wood. So proud of him. The back-to-back starts he's had have been really good, and we'll take it as this one's hit the left for a base hit. And what a game from Wood. What a week for Alex Wood.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
For the first pitch, a check at first.
Man, if you're Alex Wood, it'd be pretty hard not to smile ear from ear right now. These back-to-back starts have been super good, building his confidence, throwing better pitch sequence, because I knew what I would do with them a lot of the times is I'd go fastball, knuckle curve, fast, like, you know, I'd really throw the knuckle curve and the 4-seam or the 2-seam fastball. I never got that changeup involved, and ever since I've put the changeup, maybe in the 0-1 count or the 0-0 count, it has changed his game a lot. So adding the changeup, we're gonna look at what we did today with his pitches. As this one's hit the right before we pull him out of this game, because I wanna show like what I feel like I've been doing, because I'm throwing some changeups. I don't throw a lot, but I've been throwing them in the pitch. Like I've been throwing changeups, which I feel like I didn't really do. All right, first pitch. And it feels like I've thrown the changeup more than I've thrown the knuckle curve. And once the league, that's how I feel. And I don't know. We'll have to look. Cincinnati wins though. Darn. That's a tough one to swallow for Arizona. And St. Louis 1-1. And now 2-1. But I feel like today in this outing I threw more changeups than knuckle curves, and maybe I'm wrong. We're gonna look at the pitching, what I did with him. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch from Walker, ball 4. Torres will come up with the bases loaded. Alright, bases loaded for this man. Gleyber Torres is out bringing Robert Gesellman. Torres 1 for 3 in this game with a solo shot. Hit one to right field in his last debut. Bases loaded. First pitch from Gesellman. Alright, 0-1. I was excited, alright. 0-1 to Gleyber Torres. Seager leading. The 0-1 pitch. Hit. And this would be not a double play. All runners will be safe. An error on Ahmed Rosario. 6-0 Dodgers with no outs. Bases still loaded. Yep, E6 on Rosario. Now they'll bring in Wilson 1 for 3.
That's how things snowball on you. You start to feel like you can't do
Alright, first pitch. Ball 1.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Wilson trying to have a better game, and if he does, he should get a base hit, right? If he wants to make his game better, probably wants to get a base hit here in this big situation.
1-1, and it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
All right, 1-1, and now the 1 pitch. Oh my goodness! I'm really fishing on those damn sinkers inside. 1-2 to Wilson. Hit the center. That will bring in a run at the wall. Darn. Seager will tag. Everyone's gonna tag. Seager will be safe. Torres will be safe, and it's 7-0. And Bellinger will be safe at home. I gotta bring in Chris Taylor, 1 for 2. He's been 2 runs in this ball game trying to get himself an RBI. First pitch from Gesellman, hit up the middle, and that will bring in 2 RBIs for Chris Taylor. A 2 RBI single, 9-0 Dodgers.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game.
And now that will bring in Wicklund, 1 for 3, doubled. Way back in the 4th, I feel like. All right, first pitch, strike 1.
Fully dialed in.
In now, number 27.
All right, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch from Gesellman. Taylor moving. And strike 2, and Chris Taylor will have a stolen base. 10 stolen base for Chris Taylor this season. 0-2, and now the 0-2 pitch to Wicklund. Strikes him out. Good pitch right there from Gesellman. Well, now bringing Hernandez 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly.
Runner in scoring position with Sukan.
Yeah, first pitch will be hit to right field, and that will bring in a run. Chris Taylor on the way home to throw. Will not be on time, and it's 10-0 Dodgers. And it would be offline. It was on time, but it was offline. Excuse me on that one. Another RBI. 4th RBI of the game for Kike Hernandez, and a 2 for 3 day.
2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When
now that'll bring in Alex Wood.
Right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it.
All right, let's see what could Alex Wood do here.
First
pitch, strike 1. If Wood could get a base hit, that would just make his day even better. I cannot lie on that one. The 0-1 from Gesellman. Hit the right, and Alex Wood is going to get himself a base hit. Oh, shit, he's going to get himself an RBI. He's going to get himself an RBI triple. No way. Alex Wood with an RBI triple, bad throw in. Oh, my goodness. Alex Wood won't get back safe to 3rd. I tried to tag up home, but that's going to be an RBI triple. What a day for Alex Wood. Alright, let's look at this. Let's look at his pitches. 21 knuckle curves. So I'm throwing more knuckle curves than I did changeups. But look at all those pitches I've thrown. And 75 of them are for strikes. That is absolute, or that's the strike percentage, I think. But that is absolutely crazy. What a day. We're going to bring in Ross Stripling to pitch this top of the 8th. 3.80 ERA.
Number 68.
Man, I think player of the game honestly should be Alex Wood. An RBI triple. 7 scoreless innings of Dodger baseball. Just an unbelievable day for Alex Wood as the Padres are starting to come back against the Rockies. 0-2 slider and a strikeout. Look at Wood, man. Have a day. 1 walk, but you know it happens. All right, they'll bring in Med Rosario. First pitch, strike 1.
He's working on a 1 for 3.
And I think what I've done a little bit better in the second half of the season with the pitchers is I'll throw pitches back to back. Like, I'm not scared to throw a fastball back to back like I was in the first half. Like, I noticed I never did that as Seager will ground to throw it to Turner 2 outs. But like the at-bat against Monte Harrison, and then who was it before him? Whoever hit before Harrison as this ball will be Hernandez will miss it. Who was it? That would be a base hit for Jet Lowry. Monte Harrison and then somebody else. I can't remember who it was. First pitch to Ramos will be strike 1. Who the heck was it? I don't know. But I threw back-to-back fastballs for the strikeouts. I threw back-to-back fastballs against Harrison, and then I threw back-to-back fastball against the guy before for the strikeouts. And I did it all high, and you know, I did them back-to-back. I wasn't scared to, you know, try and throw the. I didn't want to throw the knuckle curve because, you know, it's a low pitch, and you know it's a low pitch, and low pitches could get elevated. So can high fastballs, especially if you miss the spot. But at the end of the day, like I never missed the spot. Pretty much, I missed The only pitch I can recall where I really missed was the changeup. When I wanted to throw it inside, but it went into the middle of the zone, but high. That was probably the worst pitch of the game because I missed the spot. But the rest of it from Wood was absolutely phenomenal. 1-1, and now 2-1.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
All right, 2-1. So I think that only changeup when I missed a little bit out. Well, where I missed the pitch and it didn't go where I wanted it. That was probably the worst pitch of the game. But besides that, our team, Alex Wood, and the offense did absolutely great, and I'm so proud of Alex Wood. I know it's a video game, I get that, but when you grind out 162 games a year, which I've been doing, and you see one of your pitchers go from doing all right, starting not to look good, going back to a good start, getting back into a good start, then getting blown out, getting pulled out of games early, and then all of a sudden having one good start, and then a great start, and then another great start. That's a base hit for Corey Seager. That starts really feeling good because you're watching him grow through the season. And like Seager, man, this is the best year I've had with him ever in an MLB game. Last year, guys, last year in MLB 19, if you were part of that ride, you knew I wanted to trade Corey Seager. I could not hit with him, but the glove was so good, and I couldn't give that up. He won a Gold Glove in MLB Show 19 in the franchise mode. Bullshit. 0-2. And, you know, he struggled. And, you know, coming into this season, having Seager, I was like, okay, what am I doing? Oh, what a play from Jet Lowry. But I was like, what am I gonna do with Corey Seager if I can't get base hits? Well, all of a sudden I'm doing absolutely phenomenal. So I'm watching me grow with Corey Seager, and it's a special feeling, as that will bring in Dustin May back-to-back games for him. 4.33 ERA. First pitch from May. Knuckle curve will be strike one. I mean curveball will be strike one. One now, the 0-1 changeup. And now 1-1.
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Pitch on the way.
1 and now the 1-1 fastball from May to Alonso. Popped up. And Torres will call it for the first out of the top of the ninth. Jeez, Alonso, where's this ball at? There we go. Alright. Alright, now they'll bring in J.D. Davis. First pitch curveball from Dustin May will be strike one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, 1 and now the 0-1 fastball from May to Davis. Popped up, and Wilson will throw off the mask and catch this one. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Alright, 2 outs, and now that will bring in Cespedes. 1 for 3. First pitch will be hit to right center field. Oh my goodness. Oh, Bellinger jumped, you dummy! Oh my God, a home run off of Dustin May. 11-1. Why don't you jump? Why did Bellinger have to dive? Why? That would have been a great way to end this game. A freaking Rob home run. Dustin May gives up a run in his second game back. Man, that ERA probably just skyrocketed again. But oh well. Player of the game, Alex Wood, an RBI triple for him in this game. Oh, what a game. What a freaking game. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't even know who we're playing. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.